Hi guys, this is a market update for the last week of April. S&P 500 lost about 25 points this week. So this is a weekly chart in here. If you look at this, the rally seems to be still okay. You know, it didn't make any lower low. It's still making higher highs and higher lows. But I'm talking strictly about this rally from February. Okay. The signals, if you zoom, actually we're zooming in here. You know, it looks like the sell signal actually was reversing here, so look like a whipsaw. So far, it doesn't make, as I told you last time, it stopped making lower highs. So now if we look at this, okay, so this is above the trend line. However, so it's the bearish momentum, the huge bearish momentum which we saw in December, in January. Actually, it's not longer there, but it's not bullish yet. Okay, it's something at the neutral phase right now, because look, it didn't manage to go above this high at 2100. Okay, it did intra weekly, but it didn't close in there, and it didn't take this one at 2126. Okay, so somewhere the bullish scenario will be I accept the bullish scenario in the sense of very long term, like in the new leg of the bull market, only if I see a fresh higher high. Okay, so let's look shorter time frame. So in 2-hour chart, this is like intermediary type frame. It's very good for trading if you wanted. Okay. I didn't look too much at this lately, because I told you I'm strictly interested at this point with bear market versus bull market. But this is very tradable time frame. Okay, so we had a bullish signal in here. I mean, this rally around 1944, and it's still being fine until now. Now appears the first signs of weaknesses. Okay. So I have the same moving averages, because this worked pretty well for the S&P 500, just is a different time frame. Okay, so why I'm saying that? Because if you look at, for example, EMA 60 was challenged a little bit here, but now it's crossed dramatically. So 2082 went as low as 2052 and recovered 10 points on Friday. Okay, so, and also small 120, it's below small 20 for the first time. So this my trading system, I just want you to get this idea how it's working. Okay, it helps you understand when in a rally, for example, if a move down, it's a buying opportunity, or you should be worried about. Okay, so all these lows in here were buying opportunities. Okay, nothing happened. So, and now it's for the first time since February when you should be a little bit concerned about the bullish side. So it may go down from here. Okay, it doesn't mean will necessarily go, but you must realize that this this move down in here, 40 points, is not the same with these moves, the previous moves. Okay, so we'll see. If another week on down, probably we'll have a sell signal in the intermediate time frame. It won't help too much the big scenario. I mean, I'm talking about this weekly chart in here, but at least for people who want to trade this intermediate time frame, that will be a selling opportunity and going on the short side. Okay, so let's have a look at the other indexes. Pretty much the same. So Dow, again, I can see a little cross on the bullish side on the long term. Actually went a little bit of this higher I've seen in November, just a little bit, but immediately moved down. And again, it has to go above 300 for the bull market to resume. Anything below that won't matter. So again, we had this big drop in August, I guess. Then a strong rally like we see in here, but it didn't make any higher, so it didn't matter. Another move down. So we could see the same thing in here. Okay. Nasdaq, the only one which didn't give the sell signal on weekly chart. Okay. And if I look, so this is Nasdaq. This is everything in the Nasdaq. If you look at Nasdaq 100, which means the best 100 company in Nasdaq, it's actually more bullish. This is triple Q. Okay, so not even close to crossing, giving a bearish signal in here. Okay, so this is much more bullish. So I think that the safer thing is to see this guy. If this guy turns, we give a sell signal on the weekly chart, probably that will be something serious about the market. Okay. Okay, let's look a little bit. Gold had a pretty good week. Okay, it happened. This moving average also, they're very good for gold, as I mentioned previously. You know, so now it's for the first. I mean, it's above small 20, and this, look, it's, if you zoom in, you can see a bullish crossover here. So it may. I mean, I told you before when I went out this lower trending channel, which is about 114. Everything about this was actually was bullish. Okay, silver doesn't look as bullish on this chart because it's the moving average is not crossing yet. However, it had a tremendous week. Okay, and the month, I guess. It moved more than the gold. Okay. Oil still looks very damaged on the long term. Okay, but again, it had a very good week. I think it's. Let me look at the dollar, and this was down for sure. Yes, that's the problem. The main problem. So the commodities depends very much on the dollar. So after this huge rally in here, okay, look what we see. It's another leg down in here. So that's the main reason why I guess why these commodities are going up right now, because the dollar is moving down. Besides others, I'm sure there are more reasons than that, but I think this is the main reason. Okay. So back to S&P 500, just like to wrap up things. Okay, so what can we expect? Where should we take notice if something serious happens on the very long term? So that's one, the level needs to be conquered. It's not that important. Definitely this one in here. So a move about this, and I mean a serious move, not just a couple of points in there. That will be a sign that the bull market resumed. Okay, now it's on hold. It was bearish. It's not bearish anymore, you know, long term, but it's not bullish either. Okay, so now it's a lateral consolidation, you can call that. So look, if we take this low in here, so pretty much from April 2014, like in the last 2 years, the market didn't move anywhere. It just up, down, huge moves up and down, but actually it didn't go anywhere. So it's moving, it's on the sideways. Okay, so let's see what next week will bring to the market. Again, if you're trading this, I'm not trading, but if you trade the intermediate time frame, which is actually right now it's very profitable. I mean, huge move, and you want to see this like 300 down, 300 up. That's absolutely fantastic move. Okay, so if you see this moving averages crossing during the week, I think it's a safe bet, at least trim some of the longs, if not going short. Okay, I see you next week.